Hey, how you doing? This is Tommy here from Trading with Harmony. Hope you're having a great week. So this week we'll be analysing the markets then from the February the 15th to the 19th of February, and we'll be going through all of the trades of last week and then predictions of this week coming. So I'll see you straight after the intro. Thanks. Alrighty then, so here we are with the euro dollar. So then this week then we can see that actually it's been actually a bullish week, and last week we had finished this point here, and we were looking for one more move down to this here before we were looking for a move long term back up. So we can see that actually the bulls are in control this week. So let's go into the 4 hours. Okay, so last week then we finished down here at this point here, and what we were looking for basically was a bit more of a pullback into this area before we were going to get looking for one more move back down before long term we were looking for a actual move. That's what I was talking about. But this week the actual bulls were more in play, so we can see that that's what was happening. Yeah, okay, so for this week coming then, and plus the fact then we can see here that the actual it's been broken here, the trend as well. Here you can see that here with a nice engulfing candle here as well. Yeah, okay, so what we're looking for then basically is the bulls are in play, so, and they're back in play because long term the trend is up. So we are looking for quite possibly if we can get a bit more of a pullback into this area here, and once the structural area here holds at the 1.2000 area, we are looking then for a move up to actually north to hit our new TP level being the 1.2278. Okay, so we can see here then the actual this week then the bulls are back in play again when the pound dollar. So let's go into the 4 hours and have a look at our setups. Okay then, so last week then we actually finished here at this point here, and what I was talking about last week was that if we can get a pullback into this trading zone here into the 1.3670, which it did, it came into that trading zone, and then to come up and hit our TP, which it did, it came up and hit our TP being the 1.3850. so if you're on that, guys, well done. So then for this week coming then, what we are looking for then is for price is it did rebound back into this actually structural area being the 1.3750, but so, and then we got a nice big engulfing candle there this at Friday evening. So quite possibly what we'll get is some bit of a pullback roughly here, and then we are looking for our new TP level to be hit, which will be the 1.4000 in the pound dollar. Alright guys, then below the actual video here I have an actual mentoring coach there, and if you're looking to come on board, you're most welcome, and I'd look forward to working with you to make you the next pro trader. And you can see all the actual students around the globe how they're doing, and you can make up your own mind, because if you really want to move forward as a trader, guys, I'm definitely here to help, and look forward to seeing you on board. Alright, thanks. Okay, so the actual dollar yen. So we can see here that actually this week, at the start of the week, we're after getting a lot of actually rejections here. So you can see here on Monday we got a actual candle with a big wick pointing down south, and then on Tuesday a big engulfing candle. Yeah, so, and then it's just basically been just came back up for the last few days actually, but we're still looking at short term actually the move going down. Okay, so let's go into the 4 hours. So last week then we actually finished here at this point here, and what we were looking for was a move down short term and then back up, but it was too much actually bearish going on this week. So we can see here that actually price has been rejected at this actual this area here, where there's a lot of actual resistance happening. So what we're looking at then for this week then is for price then to hold in this actually structural level, being the 104.68, and then we're looking for a move down south to hit our TP level, being the actual 104.15 in the dollar yen. Okay, so the dollar Canadian then, we can see here then last week I was talking about that we had an actual lot of resistance up here at this actually weekly structural line, and which it did, and then this week then we were looking for a move down south, and it did. It continuing down south here, we can see. So let's go into the 4 hours and have a look at our setups. Okay then, so we can see here then that last week we finished here at this point, and what I was talking about was that we can get a bit more of a move back up into this actual area, here. We were talking about that if we get price back into this area and then a move down. But now you can see here it's been pretty strong at the start of the week, and then we got a bit of an actual retracement back then, and a nice big engulfing candle again. So looking for that this week then, early this week, we should hopefully get the actual move down to our actual target. So if not, then quite possibly we'll get a little bit of a retracement and then back down to south to hit our target, being the actual 1.2632 in the dollar Canadian. Okay then, so the pound Aussie then, this pair basically is it's a tough pair at the best of times actually, and when it does trend, it really does trend, you know. But there's a lot of consolidation going on in this pair again at the moment. We can see here this here we're at a crucial stage here again, where we can see that actually there's a lot of consolidation going on in this area here, and so we're stuck in this area at the moment. Yeah, so let's go into the 4 hours. Okay then, so last week then we finished here at this point here, and what I was talking about, if we can get a pullback into this actual area, it did come back into this area actually, but it's actually, you can see a lot of rejection here with the wicks here on these actually T-bars here. But so I'm still looking for price then to hold in this area. Once it holds in this area, I'm looking for a move back up north then to hit our TP level. This is what I'm looking at for this week and beyond. So to hit our actually 1.8060 in the pound Aussie. Okay then, so the euro yen, we can see here again, it's actually a lot of actually resistance and actually previous, which would have been support here. This is where we're at the moment here. So we can see all of this where it was actually support, resistance, and then it's come actually resistance, and it's basically just a lot of actually resistance. It's not breaking. We're looking for a break up here. Yeah, okay, so you can see a lot of this actually at the moment here where we're stuck. A lot of buying and selling going on, the big battle with the bears and the bulls. Okay, so let's go into the actual 4 hours. Okay then, so last week then we finished here at this point, and what I was talking about, if we can get a bit of a pullback for a better risk reward, which it did come back into this area, into our structural area, being the 126.00 area, and it is going up there slowly this week. So quite possibly, because we'll get there's a lot of rejection up this area, we'll quite get a move back down again before it's going to start to make its way up. For this week and beyond, we're looking for the target to be hit, the 128.00 in the euro yen. Okay then, so gold then, so last week then we finished at this bar down here, and I was talking about last week, for a better risk reward, if we can get a pullback, which we did, get a pullback into this area and then to continue down south. Yeah, so let's go into the actual 4 hours and have a look at our setup. So we did like I said, we finished here at this point, right? Okay, and it did literally, it pulled back right up to the structural area, right on the nose, what I was talking about at the 1855, and then it is continuing down. So for this week and beyond, we're quite possibly going to get moves like this before it's going to continue down and hit our actually target. This is what I'm looking at for this week and beyond, to hit our target being 1775 in gold. Okay then, so the Dow Jones, then we can see here that the actual bulls are back in play within the ascending channel. So and there's a lot of actual wicks happen here with these actually bars, these day candles here. So given a lot of strength, we can see here that the bulls are back in play. Yeah, so it's still moving up north. Yeah, okay, so let's go into the 4 hours. Okay then, so last week then we finished down here at this point, and what I was talking about then, once the structural area holds then with the bottom part of the ascending channel, which is down here, once we are looking at a hold, then we quite possibly will get a nice retracement and back up. But we can see here that the actual bulls were very dominating at the start of the week before we got a bit of sideways moving, and then finished then with a nice actually engulfing candle then on Friday evening. So, and plus the fact obviously it has hit our target then, which was the actual 31,500 we were looking for, that it hit that then as well, so that's great. Okay, so what we're looking at then for this week coming is that if we can get, quite possibly we'll get a move up like that and then back down and then up to our actually new target being the 31,750 in the Dow. So that's what I'm looking at for this week and beyond in the Dow Jones. Alright guys, there we go. There's another week on by. Where did the weeks go, eh? So the thing is then, right, so that's it, right? So don't forget guys then to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, really appreciate that, and leave your comments and any other things you might want to know about the course and all the materials that I do here. Leave some comments, or you can email me on info@tradingwithharmony.com, and I'll see you next week guys. Take care, have a good one, thanks.